Okay, so now let's move on to the next method of the 20 Ways to Cash video course, translation services. Starting a translation service business can be a very profitable online business for anyone that is fluent in a number of different languages, someone who wants to work from the comforts of their own home, and of course, someone that has a computer and internet connection and hosting. If you know a second language or a number of different languages, then you have all the skills that are necessary to create your very own online business. Because this is not a skill that most people have, this also makes it easier to find positions available. With translating services in a high demand for many businesses, positions are always available and can score you some mega cash along the way. So why is starting a translation services online business so profitable? Nowadays, the internet is viewed by billions of people each year, many from different countries, and of course they speak other languages. So even knowing a second language is a very big benefit because there are not many people that do. There are also many businesses and big time companies that work with many other businesses and companies from other countries, and they need someone to translate many different things for them, such as documents needing to be translated to English, or even a translator for contracts that are being made between the two companies. And a lot of them will pay top dollar for translation services. So if you are one of the lucky souls that can translate different languages, then you have opened up your chances in becoming an online business gold mine, basically. Here are some steps that you'll need to follow to get your translation services business up and going. The first thing you will want to do is research and find translation jobs that are available. You can do this many ways, such as viewing sites, such as translatorscafe.com, translationdirectory.com, and translatorsbase.com. You can also reach out to other translation companies for translation job openings. There are many translation services online that hire translators daily. You can also submit a request to the translation services to see if they are hiring. Another thing that you'll want to do is have the translation services contact you when there are new translation jobs available. There are a ton of translation services that will ask you if you would like to have updates sent to your email each day whenever translator job openings are posted out. You want to make sure that you apply for as many translation jobs as you can. If you contact 5 to 10 translation services, then one of the services will contact you back and more than likely hire you for that job. You want to make sure that you provide examples also and testimonials from previous clients about your work, your previous work. Just like any other kind of job interview, you have to give your references. And the more references that you have, the better. Next, you need to create your own website for your translation services. You want to create a website that lists the services that you'll provide. You want to make sure that you let them know what languages that you're fluent in. You also want to drive as much traffic as you can to your website. The more people that know about your services, the more customers, of course, that you'll gain. There are many different traffic methods out there, so just research them and find one that works best for you. Stick with the one that works. Don't worry about the ones that aren't working. There's no sense in using them. Just use the one that works. You also want to make sure that you create an easy to use website and that you have contact information on your website so that potential clients can contact you and ask you about your services. Using forums for traffic are the number one source to getting traffic to your site, and you want to build your list of clients in any way possible. So getting that traffic to your site, especially in a free method, is always good. So how much can you actually make with translation services? There are many different price ranges, and they vary from job to job and should be discussed with whomever you are doing the translation services for. You both need to make a decision on how your services will be paid and how much you will be paid for your services. Many translation services will start paying like a 1 cent per word, depending on the demand of the language. If the number of translators that are available for a particular language are scarce, then you could charge more for your translation services per word. Some of the factors involved in providing translator services are that you want to make sure that you keep up with your deadlines with your clients. This could help your chances of developing a long-term business relationship, which means more profits for you and, of course, your translation business. You also want to find out what other translators are charging per word in the language that you are fluent in. And then you want to base your rate near or below your competitors. So if you know different languages, this would be a great online business for you to start up, and a business that would bring you a lot of profits also. Okay, so now that we have went over the steps of providing translation services, now I am going to actually show you the steps to turning your unique skill into a profitable online business. So I will see you in the next video.